Joining me on the platform is Professor Madhav Nalapat, Editorial Director of the Sunday Guardian. Also joining us on the show is Sandeep Chachra, Human Rights Defender. Ambassador Suresh Kumar Goel, former diplomat, is also here with us. And last but by no means the least, Major Mohammed Ali Shah, defense expert, Empower Media panelist, is also joining us on the platform to talk about this important topic. In your opinion, Ali, do you think that this school has deliberately sanctioned the ISIS in a way that no other country or no other school has before? Because if they are going to stop anybody from talking about the atrocities that ISIS has committed, that in itself is something which should be problematic to the rest of the world, including people in Canada.
It may not have been deliberate, but certainly very, very unreasonable of the Toronto District School Board's superintendent, Helen Fisher, to come out with this ridiculous idea that it will be by having Nadia's talk in the book launch would spread Islamophobia. I read this article over 10 times and I didn't really understand it at all. I was wondering, how would it actually spread Islamophobia? Honestly speaking, I just didn't understand it at all. I said, where's the correction? How is it related? IS has done more damage to Muslims across the world than to anybody else. Not only in terms of casualty in physical, but in terms of casualty by defaming Muslims, by them getting a bad name. I wrote an open letter to Major Mohammed in the year 2019 when the Fulham attacks took place. There I mentioned how these people are actually the true enemies of Islam, and by turning a blind eye like a pigeon or like an ostrich, by closing your eye to the realities happening around you, does not change the reality. The very fact that this girl, Nadia, was taken as a sex slave at the age of 19 in the year 2014, and she has written her autobiography. She has explained in that all the atrocities committed by ISIS on her. So I think it will only spread awareness by them blocking this book, by them blocking her invitation there. It serves no purpose at all. In fact, as Ms. Sandeep Chachra rightly said, it only generates further curiosity. What is it about it? Let's go and see what is it about it. So now I think if the Canadian government has to take a serious note of this, that they subconsciously, not intentionally, they are promoting Islamophobia rather. Because as Professor Nalapat also rightly said, that you cannot equate the entire community. Are they trying to say that the entire Islam is supporting ISIS? Definitely not. Me being a Muslim, I can tell you for sure, I can vouch for that fact, that no, most certainly we people are against ISIS totally, and this is, I think it's a very, very ridiculous idea coming from the Toronto District School Board's superintendent.
Absolutely. Mohammed Ali Shah, concluding thoughts from you, and then we're going to wrap up the show.
Vineet, I am really happy that you have decided to take it up and you have called a spade and you've called the shots over here. And it is, I think, a message like this should go across to the world that, firstly, my question here would be, why would it that the school there, when they invited her, didn't they know about the background then, or they just invited her with her eyes closed without knowing the background of hers? Why did they wake up now suddenly? And I don't know, it can be intentional also that they were trying to propagate the fact that they were trying to make a point over here. It also could mean that as well, Vineet.
What point is that, Ali? What point is that? That we're going to be accommodative of a religion, but not a sect of that religion, which is, dastardly in nature?
That, of course, it could be in the painting the entire community by the same brush, for that matter, Vineet.
Okay, all right. Good, way of ending it. I couldn't have topped it myself. Ambassador Goel, Professor Nalapat, Sandeep Chachra, Mohammed Ali Shah. Ambassador Goel, appreciate you joining us and lending us your perspective and your thoughts on this very important conversation.